CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Naja Sherman, and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. We begin with a disturbing crime out of Miami. A 32-year-old man has been arrested, accused of trying to abduct a 6-year-old girl. Take a look at your screen. This is Leonardo Venegas. Police say last week Venegas allegedly saw the victim playing outside an apartment complex and waited until she was alone. He then grabbed the girl, but let her go after she bit him. He then took off, but was later arrested by investigators a short time later. We're going to have more on this story tonight at 5. Now to a developing story. Disgraced sports doctor Larry Nassar was stabbed several times. It happened during a fight with another inmate at a federal prison in Florida. Nassar was convicted of sexually abusing female gymnasts, including Olympic medalists. 2 people familiar with the incident say the attack happened yesterday. He was stabbed in the back and chest, but is in stable condition. An investigation is underway into what led up to that attack. Police are looking for the person who shot a man in front of a home in broad daylight. CBS News Miami's Terry Hornstein is at the police station in Hollywood with the latest.
Right now, the clock is ticking to find the person responsible for pulling the trigger in the middle of a neighborhood. Take a look at this video here. This all unfolding near Fillmore Street and North 26th Avenue around 3 in the afternoon, just blocks from City Hall. SWAT officers arriving on scene, a perimeter set up, but after hours, still no one in custody. A neighbor told us Ring video caught what could be the moments before the shooting.
The Ring video catch a guy between that tree and that black car. We think that individual was waiting here, and then he moves in front of the house, and we see on the Ring video that he has his arm pointing in that.
We are working to find an update on the person's condition who was taken to the hospital after they were shot. We do know they were taken to Memorial Regional Hospital. Police this morning are searching for that suspect. They're asking anyone with information to give them a call or call Broward Crime Stoppers. That number, 954-493-TIPS. In Hollywood, Terry Hornstein, CBS News Miami.
Terry, thank you. A Florida teen is facing felony charges. Police say he lit fireworks inside the men's restroom of a mall. Police say the incident happened near West Palm Beach. Following the loud banging heard from the restroom, customers thought they were hearing gunshots inside the mall. Citing the recent rise in gun violence, shoppers say they felt their lives were in danger.
We can't live in a society where we assume that we're going to get shot every day we come to the mall.
We have, people, children in a mall that you're setting off fireworks that could have hit someone, potentially got someone killed. So, I mean, they're underage, but deserve to been arrested, I think, personally.
First responders, as they rushed to help the shoppers trapped inside, they quickly learned it was fireworks. The mall reopened on Sunday. Both shoppers and employees say it was business as usual for them. As for the teen, he is being charged with felony criminal mischief.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
All right, taking a live look at beautiful downtown Miami, where it is brutally hot out there. Next Weather Chief Meteorologist Ivan Cabrera joins us now. So any relief in the horizon?
It's going to come with thunderstorms. That's the only thing, Naja, that cools us off this time of year, and our nice sea breeze. Both are missing. We have a few isolated showers the next couple of days, but it's the Saharan air that's calling the shots here the next few days, and that is going to limit rain chances. We're down to 20%. Look at the numbers here. These are air temperatures right now, 94 in Miami. Factor in the humidity, feels like 108. We actually hit 110 last hour, so a slight improvement here, but this is still solidly in the criteria for a heat advisory, and that is going to go not just through this evening, but this doesn't expire until Wednesday at 8 o'clock, I think, beginning Thursday. And after that, we'll begin to see the thunderstorms coming back, our sea breezes, and that is going to at least get temperatures back to just more reasonable numbers here. And we won't have the heat alerts. But we do have some isolated showers. This is like winning the lottery with this kind of pattern here. You can see just a quick little downpour here across Hialeah out towards Opelika, but that's even fading at this point. This is the kind of rainfall that we're going to be looking at over the next few days. So not much. Over the next 3 hours, our computer model forecast insisting on a few more showers, and we may get a couple, especially up to Broward and towards West Palm Beach. But I think for the most part, it's going to be relatively dry and just a steamer of an evening here with temperatures in the 90s and the feels like numbers still in the triple digits. We're not going to lose that until we get way past sunset. So these are the temperatures. We're on record watch now, right? So we've done that numerous days so far in July. Tomorrow, I think we're going to get very close, if not breaking the record again on Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll get a little further away because the records are in the upper 90s towards the end of the weekend. Also, the temperatures are going to come down by a degree or two, but it's the Saharan dust that's going to keep us hot and hazy through Wednesday. Before that diminishes, concentration on top of us will lower, and then I think that will allow at least for our southeast wind to come back, and that should trigger more showers and thunderstorms. It's not going to be widespread, but it's going to be better than we're going to be seeing the next few days. Some action across the Everglades here, but you see through the afternoon, not much due on Tuesday and heading into Wednesday as well. And it won't be until Thursday that we get back into some good rain chances here. Tropics pretty quiet here. The National Hurricane Center is following this area. In fact, it's here where you see the dot of potential subtropical development the next few days. We don't have to worry about that. It's the heat, our problem here, with temperatures holding in the 90s, low rain chances, and then we're going to bump them up to at least 40%. That'll make a difference beginning Thursday and continuing to the weekend.
All right, well, if you like the 90s, this week is for you. When we come back, see why Governor Ron DeSantis is calling out media outlets and what he says is to blame for stalling campaign numbers. Welcome back to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. Now to the latest in the campaign for president. Republican presidential candidate Ron DeSantis is blaming the media. It's for reports that his campaign is crumbling. He explained yesterday why he thinks the media is out to get him.
The media does not want me to be the nominee. I think that's very, very clear. Why? Because they know I'll beat Biden, but even more importantly, they know I will actually deliver on all these things.
DeSantis says he would be participating in next month's debate. He also says the government needs to stop spending so much money and become more independent from China. Florida Democratic leaders came together at the 2023 Leadership Blue Gala. The Fontainebleau Ballroom was filled to cap off a weekend of meetings, discussions, and trainings. Members of the Democratic Party spoke about their loss to Ron DeSantis in the race for governor.
Ron DeSantis did not win by 19 points. The Florida Democrats lost by 19 points. That is on us.
Florida Republicans are also planning their own event. There's a new call to take a closer look at the energy drink Prime. It has surged in popularity thanks to social media. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is warning parents and calling on the FDA to investigate.
And the problem here is that the product has so much caffeine in it that it puts Red Bull to shame. But unlike Red Bull, it is specifically targeted. The advertising campaign is targeted at kids under 18.
Experts say high amounts of caffeine can cause children to have headaches, jitters, and anxiety, and even sleeping problems. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no caffeinated beverages for children under the age of 12. Today, a street renaming ceremony took place. It's in honor of the Anthem of Freedom. It's called Patria y Vida, and that means homeland and life. It became a mantra for thousands of Cubans who took to the streets of South Florida to protest Cuban dictatorships and oppression. A portion of West 8th Avenue in Hialeah has now been renamed to pay tribute to their efforts. Happening tomorrow, Broward County Schools is set to discuss the employment agreement of the incoming superintendent. 2 weeks ago, the effort to formally hire Dr. Peter Licata was thrown into disarray. Not all school board members were present for the vote. Of the 9 members that currently sit on the board, 3 were not present because of planned events elsewhere. We are working to learn if members not being present was a sign of protest. Turning now to sports, Lionel Messi is one of the biggest soccer stars in the world. And now he has a mural that is larger than life in Wynwood. We spoke exclusively with the man holding the paint cans. CBS News Miami's Mike Cunha has more.
If you're walking around Wynwood, you might run into Lionel Messi. You can't miss him. The giant mural by artist Maxi Bagnasco is catching the attention of onlookers, including Inter Miami co-owner David Beckham.
Here in Miami.
Here in
in Miami.
It was an encounter that blew Bagnasco away.
Wow, es una persona importante.
He's a very important person in the world. He came in the fence and he went up with me. And nothing, I was all sweaty and I had all my aerosol sprays. It was an incredible surprise.
Beckham's wife and international superstar Victoria Beckham had fun documenting the mural as well. But of course, the one person he'd really like to impress, the man himself, Lionel Messi.
I don't know. It would be another surprise. Imagine if I had this surprise all the time. I would die. I would die right here.
Bagnasco has painted murals like this one around the world. This project will likely take him 2.5 weeks start to finish. In that time, he'll have plenty of visitors stop by in awe of his talent.
We were actually here today to take a tour of the artwork.
Right.
And one of the things that they talked about was this particular installation and the fact that it was done by hand. So to actually meet the artist is kind of amazing.
Photos and videos of that mural have blown up on social media, so much so that Bagnasco told us he's flooded with interview requests. Not exactly sure how much work he's going to get done today, but nevertheless still worth it to go out to Wynwood, check out that mural, and maybe, who knows, Messi actually shows up and sees it for himself. Mike Cunio, CBS News, Miami.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Can't wait to see it in person. Thank you, Mike. The power of CBS News and the CBS News Miami stream are always at your fingertips. We're on Pluto TV and it's all free. Or find us on your favorite streaming device with the CBS News app, then click CBS News Miami. That's your Quickcast. I'm Naja Sherman. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS News Miami.